Hey guys, this is Anthony Romanell, and in this video, we're going to talk about squashing and stretching in Maya. So, we've already dealt with movement translation. What we're going to do now is we're going to do what's called a squash and stretch. So, here's how we're going to handle it. We're going to go to scale, and we're just going to make sure that we reset our tool. Same, if anything starts to act funny, always reset tools. So in this particular case, I'm going to go to frame 13, and that's pretty much where I want the scale to be by default. So I'm going to hit the S key, and you're going to see some more. We're having a return of our of everything being keyed, which we will go back and clean it up. Now we're going to start this by we'll fix this key in just a bit, but before that we're going to go to the key right before this key where we hit. So this was on frame 25. On frame, let's say 24, we're going to scale this thing up. So we're going to scale it up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to tilt, and so we'll see this little green dot, and we're going to shrink this thing down. Okay, so you're going to see something around 0.25 for one and 0.75 or close to it, right? Close enough. But if you want to be exact, you can do 0.75 tab, and then 1.25 tab, and then 0.75 if we want to be exact. Fine. So we'll hit the S key, and that is going to shift a few things here. And then what we'll do is we will have this thing, we will move it down so it's stretching right before it squashes, and we'll hit the S key again. Then we'll go to that next frame, and we will squash it down. So we're going to squash it till it's pretty flat like this, and then pull it out again. And so you know what, we'll do the exact opposite numbers. So we'll do 1.25 tab, 0.75 tab, 1.25. Great. And we'll hit the S key to key. Okay. So now what we're getting is this sort of action. Okay, now it's morphing right up to that point. So before this one, this key, we're going to go one key before that one, and we're just going to type in 1 for scale and hit S. Okay, and you can see it's going to stretch right before. Now let's take this last key and copy it. So we're going to take this key, click it. We're going to right click at this key, and we're going to copy it, and we're going to go back to frame 1. And we're going to paste. And we're going to work on going out. So now what we're going to do is, you know what, this key at frame 24, let's just copy it. So we're going to go to frame 24, right click, copy, go to frame 2, right click, paste. And let's go to frame 23, right click, copy, and go to frame 3 and right click, paste. Right? So, you know, this is appearing this not quite to the ground. So we're going to put this down to the ground, hit the S key on frame 1, copy frame 1, right click, copy, go to frame 25, right click, paste. All right. So now we got a little bit of hesitation there, right? It's not going so smooth. So we can make adjustments. So what we can do is we can we're gonna fix these curves here is how we're gonna handle this. So anything that's a straight line, we're gonna select those straight lines and hit delete. Anything that has a curve on it, see this little wobble, this is how we're gonna handle this. So we are not gonna sit and rekey everything. What we're gonna do is just fix this so that this creates that arc again. In fact, even easier, we're going to make this even easier. On this Y translate, you know what? We got rid of scale by mistake. So I'm going to have to undo, right? Okay, scale's back. Scale. Okay, so here's what we have. We have this little wobble in scale, which is fine, actually. Scale looks good. Scale Y. Okay, that looks good. Scale Z. We go through and we fix all of them. Scale Z looks good. Okay, those look good. What rotate X, Y, Z. Let's just delete those whole curves. So to do that, select the curves, hit delete. Anything with a flat straight line, delete. Translate Z, let's delete it. Translate X, let's delete it. You're going to do another animation later while you'll fix that. And right now I'm just bouncing in place. You're going to do another animation to the assignment that's different. Now, let's take out this wobble. It's even easier than we think. So we're going to take out these two keys and this key here, right? And then we're going to take and fix this curve back up. And we're going to watch it. We're going to keep our eye on it. Yep, looks good. And that curve, not quite there, right? So that's because this key, we're going to we'll take a little look at it. It's at 0.777. Okay, we're just going to copy those values, go to this key here. We've got to actually go to those values. And just type in 0.777 and hit. Do we need to fix it? Nope. I think it looks good. No, it's not. We're going to have to key it. So translate Y. That's out of 1. So we're going to have to do 0.777. Hit S. And make sure that's fixed. We'll push play. And then we have a little bit of squash and stretch that's nicely fixed up. Just do a little bit of adjustments. And you have done your first bouncy ball animation with timing and spacing. Be sure to read Richard Williams' book. He's a genius. He can teach you things that are well beyond, what I have the capacity to remember. Remember, that's such a great book, but here's a starting point. So let's save this file. We're going to call this bounce 1. And make sure you save it in the right spot on your Git repo. So we'll go to Git repos. Yours should be under Essentials, 1100, 1200, Maya. And make sure that you save it in the Scenes folder. Okay. And save it. And then we'll check to make sure it's working correctly. We'll go to Git Kraken, or in your case, it's Git Desktop, right? And then just commit it. So let's just double check it. And there it is, bounce 1. We're going to stage that, commit the file. We'll call this first anim. And we'll hit commit changes. And make sure you push that when you're done. And Git Desktop's probably better. I got used to using Git Kraken, so the next videos will show Git Desktop, but it's the same process. And that concludes this video. On your assignment, make sure that you're following the directions closely based on Richard Williams' book, but the translation of timing and spacing is what I really wanted you to see here.